Welcome back. It is episode 32 of the Disney News podcast, and we have Taylor and a very special guest with us. Taylor, who do we have?
We have Molly from she's on Instagram as Simply Magic Molly, right?
Simply Magical Molly. You got to check
Simply
my
Magic.
reel from today. It was
Oh my God.
hysterical.
Simply Magical Molly. She joined me for a podcast when Abbott wasn't gracing us with his presence before. I think it was probably one of the higher rated ones.
I'll check the numbers. We'll go back to the
Molly and I went to school together. And so she is a part of a travel agency that does nothing but, or they do more than just Disney, but they focus on Disney. Correct?
Correct.
There you go.
All right, this is off to a swimming start.
There you go.
I want to tell y'all something. So, last
What?
time I told you I had that big announcement and I wasn't allowed to tell you what it was.
Oh, yeah.
But now what it is, and I'll tell you, it's called Simple Magic Select. And it is the best thing ever. We work your Genie Plus for the day.
What?
We wake up, we buy your Genie Plus, we get your first lightning lanes, we get your virtual queues and your boarding passes. And then you have the option. I mean, of course, it's tiered. You can have just that, or you can get the other package where we will literally work your entire Genie Plus for the whole day and make all of your lightning lane selections. You tell us what you want. We make it happen. You're not on your phone all day. I am personally buying it for my family when we go in May because I'm a Disney Pro and it's still a ton on my phone. I'm like, I'm going to pay someone else to do it. Why not? Enjoy my time.
I'm not gonna interject here. I'm just gonna chime in. That's a game changer. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's not. We
It's
invented it, I think. I swear. We're like one of the only agencies that have it. It's awesome.
So last weekend, my wife was there, like I was telling you, talking before
Yeah.
the show. My wife Emily, she just went down, for the weekend, and she said, of course, booked her her lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind
Right.
for her day, and had to get up. You can't book it until 7:00, and she can get it earlier, I think. And please, you're the expert. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You got to get up at 6:55 and buy Genie Plus, and then you
Yes.
got to be on there at 7 a.m. and I mean seconds, and it's gone.
Got you. And so she got that.
You need a pro on your side, is really what.
That's what I'm saying.
How did she like it? Let me ask you that.
It was wonderful getting the notification because we share the same My Disney Experience app, so to speak, and it's under her name. My wife knows Taylor's wife from residency here where I live in Spartanburg, South Carolina. We never left. They, chose to uproot themselves and go back and slum it in Virginia.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Excuse me, I look down the street.
Just kidding. No, love Virginia. I have lots of family from Virginia Beach, Norfolk. But anyway, long story short, I kept getting these notifications saying your dining reservations are ready, Stag's family, Stag's party, and I'm like, oh, they are. Don't choke on your food. Have fun. Don't choke on your food. Make sure you chew this time.
I hope it tastes terrible.
I know it's delicious, but for you, hopefully mess up this one time. A little too much pepper in your whatever. But no, she had a wonderful time. And Taylor, to answer your question, Emily's not the one. Love is patient, love is kind, love does not boast, love does not envy. These are things you need to write down, Taylor. But she said it was just like you said. It was so smooth. The inertia. It was just the right kind of ride. She said it blew me out of the water. She said,
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
And I get it in February. And the best part is when Tron Light Cycle opens on April 4th. I get to ride it before Taylor. You're going to ride it before us, which is amazing.
I'm going to ride it in May.
Yes.
Hopefully April 30th.
Oh, wow. Because I know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I'm going right after. I'm so psyched.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Abbott and I have been talking about possibly going in April.
Just to ride it?
Just to do that.
I would.
Just
it was March. It was March. So
March 25th. But we can change. We can April is like my family's birthday crush.
I can't go in
I know,
April.
you have no choice.
Super fun
I have no choice.
is if you go March 31st until April 4th. because you'll be there for the closing of the 50th, which we know they're going to do something huge,
Mm-hmm.
and then the opening of Tron. That's a good window for whoever's going. I think it's going to be high crowds, but I think it's going to be super fun.
But and worth it, right? 100% worth it. Yeah. So
I'm going to give it a little time to die down. I'm going to wait till the end of the month.
Well, you're the expert. So, you know. But Taylor, what's holding you back? What do you have anchors in your life? My children, I love my children. I have 3 kids. They are soon to be 14, 9, and 8. Boy, girl, boy. Yeah, I'm in the thick of it. But that being said, I call them my anchors. I love them. I can still get about. I can still move, but at a much slower pace.
Yeah.
And I lose the motivation
I guess
to do what I want.
cemented into the ground now, then, is the way you would say it. I have a 3 and a 5-year-old.
Oh
Taylor's cemented at this point in the toddler ages.
You know, he's got one kind of dangling at his ankle. I mean, I can't speak for Taylor, but I can speak for Taylor. Taylor, don't say anything. But no, what is your situation, Taylor?
My wife, Caitlin, will be giving birth in April, most likely. So that's why.
Oh, that's right. Because she was. Oh yeah, I'm thinking weeks now.
It was going to be May the 4th, and I was praying it was going to be May the 4th.
Amazing.
That was her due date, or May 11th, and she was going to do a C-section, so 39 weeks. It was going to be May the 4th, but she.
Wait, are you a big Star Wars fan? Like that? Would that be awesome for you?
I think it would be cool, but she's like, no.
Wait, why?
She's not a Star Wars fan.
Oh, who cares? May the 4th would be so fun.
But the baby's growing at such a fast rate that they have bumped it up to April 24th.
Oh, so they're doing it. Oh my God. So that's even more. So she's going to be like 37?
Yeah, probably.
I gave birth to Henry at 37.
Yeah.
It was fine. He was 6 pounds and 15 ounces. He was perfect.
Yeah. We're already 3 weeks ahead. She has an ultrasound tomorrow, so we're 3 weeks ahead.
I measured 2 weeks ahead with both of my kids, like the whole time. And they weren't that big. I was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's all right. You get to enjoy them 3 extra weeks of their life.
Exactly. And they'll always love Disney.
Exactly.
So when I'm down there, make sure when I FaceTime with you in the hospital after I get done writing, you good? You good?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. My nose was itching.
It's good to hydrate. It's good to hydrate. But no, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. That's the kind of friend / because I'm your partner. I'm your partner. Are you gonna tell the podcast now? I guess. Say it again.
Are you gonna tell the podcast, the world, your news, Abbott?
Yeah, because our news is our ranking has actually changed. According to, and I did get some feedback. The website, Taylor, I will forward you the emails. The podcast email address, the Disney News Podcast @gmail.com. I have not been telling you this. This is news to you. I've been corresponding. I received a congratulations email from feedspot.com because they told us they reviewed the podcast, and honestly, like numbers beyond what I get on, YouTube. And YouTube, it's. I'll be honest with you, it's a teeny tiny like tip of the iceberg because I completely underestimated the reach that is at least the audio version of the podcast. Right? You want to say something?
I feel like way more people listen to the audio than YouTube.
It's 100.
Yeah.
It's you have
I put it
no
in my
idea.
Ear at work, and I'm like on rounds doing portable X-rays, listening to podcasts all day long.
I'm going to tell you, for YouTube, thank you, Mandy, for being our lone subscriber. Adam,
all day, baby. Breakfast
Adam.
all day.
I was calling you Adam Abbott. That shows you the type of person I feel like I'm being right now.
It's the kind of person, you show your true colors when you're comfortable, you're relaxed, because everything that you're basically not only saying but wearing and exuding is 100% the Disney News Podcast. When I think Outer Banks, I think Disney.
Exactly.
Yeah,
for exactly.
Sure. Well, 10,000%. But looking at feedspot.com, I had a representative reach out to us and say, I personally listened to your podcast and I reviewed your numbers. And I will forward you the email. And there's a little more to it, but I don't want it. That's a whole other episode right there. But we have gone from number 15, proverbial drum roll. We're still at number 17. We dropped 2 spots to 17.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just
That's still impressive, you guys.
I don't. And it's one of those
What
things
did
where
he say? What did he say?
you need to log in, and I gotta do a whole thing.
What, I mean,
I gotta log in and read it. You want me to read it right now? What are you trying to put me on the spot? I'm just trying.
Just a roundabout Cliff Notes version of what did he say?
Oh my God! You know how verbose I am. I circle the wagons before I get to the daggum point,
Dude.
Anyway, said he wants us to mention mention feedspot.com in his podcast. Feedspot.com.
If it gets us to one, yeah, we'll mention.
I'm Googling it. I want to know what it is.
All you have to
feedspot.com. That's number 1.
You type in top Disney podcasts just randomly in Google. Just do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top. Let's see. You're not on the top 6 I'm looking at.
Look for feedspot.com because I'm going to click on, it's like second.
Blog feedspot.com, 100 best.
Yeah, that's it.
We're on there.
Scroll to 17.
Boom.
Yeah, that's it. It's the second. It's like the second or third.
Let's see what other ones. I listen to a couple. Let's see if any of the other ones I listen to. You guys are above the ones that I listen to.
Yeah. And for what reason? I do not know.
I don't know. That means you guys are doing way better than I knew. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So the numbers, so therefore what they do is they send out our information to other publications and that just started second week of December, right? That just started second week of December.
I'm looking at No Guilt Disney. They've done the best Disney podcast to listen to in 2023, and we're not on the list. So No Guilt Disney.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
What's up?
FeedSpot knows what's going on.
Yeah. FeedSpot, it's one of those where they discovered it, they enjoyed it, and apparently, I don't know. Apparently, we got some chemistry going on. I mean, the transitioning that I have undertaken between episodes from me to you and you to me, and then Molly's here. I mean, it's just a whole thing. It's a whole great dynamic. I'm all about transition, right? So transitioning to what's next.
It's a new year, new you.
It's a new year, new me. And Taylor, I got to tell you, my countdown is on. Do you know what the H is O for me? The heat is on for me because in T minus how many days, Taylor? Because you tell me, you text me every day and say, Abbott, I'm so excited for you. You only have X number of days until Disney. Oh my God, I'm such a selfless person. I want to support you 100%. How many days until
you've got 22 days.
It's the 25th. You're not paying attention. You could give 2 craps. Seriously, dude? Really?
23 days.
I thought he was like writing a hateful message on a piece of paper that he was just going to turn down.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm checking to see something else.
Oh my gosh. Make it about yourself. No.
Are you looking up desserts? Because
No,
that's all I'm thinking about.
I'm looking up to see when we go.
I have my countdown. My kids look at it every single day.
That's awesome.
Cutest thing ever. Boom.
Wow. How in the world did you do that? What is
It's an app. Isn't it fun?
That is so cool. I didn't know. I knew that was a thing, but wow. I need that.
It's called Countdown. You can count down to anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of cute. But Taylor, tell Molly that between your family and my family, what's happening in November?
All right, so in 281 days, we will be gracing the Disney World, Walt Disney World parks. Hopefully.
Yes. Are you guys going together? Is it your first time going to family trip?
We're transitioning together at the parks. Yes, we're excited.
You're blending your families. You guys are polyamorous now.
We might be overlapping for a day.
Oh, that'll be so fun.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it's going to be one day because our trip, what we were going to miss each other. And it was just, but we normally go with my family, either my in-laws and my parents are going to be coming along as well. And we have
Abbott,
a
are you
whole
going to stay at the Riviera?
we are doing
We're
moderate
gonna say it.
French Quarter. Your Riviera.
Oh,
We're doing
French Quarter. Are you
We love French Quarter.
staying Riverside or
Oh, French Quarter.
oh, you're saying
French
French
Quarter.
Quarter, French Quarter.
We're French Quarter, yeah. This will be the third time in a year we stayed at
love
French
it?
Quarter. It's the best.
Oh,
In
see, we
not
were
only Puma.
this close to staying there this time.
Yes.
Should have just done it. We're gonna stay next time. I think we're gonna stay either Beach Club, Yacht Club, or Swan and Dolphin because I love being on the boardwalk.
Do not do Swan and Dolphin.
Shut up. We honeymooned there and we love it.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Taylor, I'm not on the hate Taylor train, but I tell you something. When Emily had a medical conference, we did Swan and Dolphin because they were presenting
Is
there
it
at the
the
conference
Marriott?
center. Exactly. Loved it.
No.
Loved it. Hey, Taylor, what the
Loved
hell's
it.
wrong with you?
We're gonna do
Yeah.
if the DVC had one at Port Orleans, we would have done that. I would rather stay at Port Orleans than any other resort.
Oh God. Okay, so I might go in and like change our trip now.
It's reasonably priced. You know,
It's not bad. It was only.
it's not.
They have the
it was
top
only a
breakfast
small
food
amount more.
on all of.
The only thing that scares me about the Port Orleans resorts is if you stay
Mhm.
Riverside, it's huge,
Yeah.
huge.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I guess if you stay French Quarter, it's
It's
smaller.
small. It's smaller.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you
It
have access to the pools, or do you have to walk all the way over? to
French
Riverside?
Quarter is compacted. You can go to both. You have access obviously to everything in Port Orleans, but French Quarter, it's literally right there.
Right there.
One of my and for me it helps more. It reinforces it more because I've been to New Orleans a handful of times.
I love New
The
Orleans.
French Quarter. Love New Orleans.
Love New
It's
Orleans.
favorite
Abbott,
city for food.
that house is still for sale.
Hey man, I'm not. We may have another side conversation.
So wait, do you
That's
have
not
a
joke.
pool at French
Yes.
Quarter?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It's on a smaller scale, but they
It's
have
right
It's
outside
fine.
of
My
the
kids
restaurant.
only want a body of
it's
water.
right on the
They-
river. Yeah. So
All right. Well, I might switch my resort then because
Yeah. And they
I
have
really
the best breakfast.
because they got beignets.
Exactly.
Right.
Thank you.
and not just beignets. You notice that picture I posted? That was our boozy beignets from we did last year in April when Em and I
Y'all.
did
I didn't know what those were, Abbott.
Do
a
you
boozy.
know how many
I
people
thought-
messaged me?
I thought it
Do
was
you guys
something
not
else.
see it? Do you not see it because you're men? Do you not see it? You see it? Just tell me you see it.
Yes.
Okay, good.
got you.
Because
I got you.
400 people messaged me like, "Do you see what I see?" Right? I'm like, that's the first thing I saw.
Yeah. I thought
Good.
that's what it was too.
Delicious.
I was just like, how did this get past the
Beignet.
culinary experts to not think this looks incredibly similar to
Yes.
something else?
I know.
Beignet sponsored by Tam.
I'm going
Beignets.
to ask though, is it a cream-filled tube that goes into the beignet? Is this what it is, or is it white chocolate mold?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back you up a touch. Okay.
Okay.
It's literally liquor. It's
Okay.
like
so is it
rum chata, Bailey's, or
Okay.
It's Minnie
Okay.
Mouse.
Jameson.
I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
had thorough conversations with other people, like, but what is it? And I'm like,
It's Minnie
think it might be a
Mouse,
chocolate
Clarabelle, and
mold,
Daisies.
or it fills the beignet with like
It is a plastic shaped object where said tip is inserted and said vessel. Warm vessel is you take said tube, enter into vessel that absorbs said,
You put it in the Minnie Mouse beignet.
with no ears. There are no ears with it. It's more of like a
oh yeah, it's not. It was like a beignet, like a rectangle
like
beignet.
a legit beignet.
pocket.
Yes. Correct. A lovely, warm, soft pocket. And it was good. And it was love at first sight and love at first bite. I will say that. We loved it. I loved it. I can't speak for Emily.
That's the one thing I have not tried yet at Disney are the beignets, and I will be getting them on this trip, if not on my girls' trip.
Okay.
And she
I
said
mean,
she says she's really good at breakfast.
Oh yeah,
And she hasn't done the beignets. I mean,
I haven't gone.
People-
Wait, I haven't gone where?
and you haven't done the beignets.
Well, I mean, who's going all the way to Port Orleans just to have beignets for breakfast?
Our entire family does that.
Okay, well, maybe I need to try them.
During the
My boys
hurricane,
would love them.
the first place we got out during the hurricane, when they allowed us to get out, was Port Orleans to get beignets.
You know, I'm still torn. So Ohana is one of my favorite breakfast spots, and they just brought characters back, and the characters are so cute and fun. But their dinner is bomb, crazy good. So I'm like, okay, do we do character breakfast at Ohana or dinner? We haven't done Hollywood and Vine. You say Topolino sucks, but everybody else loves it. I'm not doing Chef Mickey's. So I'm like really torn with my character breakfast this time for my children.
Crystal Palace.
My kids just aren't into like Winnie the Pooh. Like they would love to see like Donald shake his butt. That would be the funniest thing ever. So that's kind of why.
Tusker
Or
House.
like Mickey and Stitch would be super cute. My kids are
Tusker
just not
House.
Winnie the Poohies. I know, and I do like that because I am an avid person of telling people eat where you are. Like, but also we thought about going to Magic Kingdom, rope dropping, riding a ride or two, dropping our stroller in a designated area, and getting to ride the monorail over to Ohana because we usually stay at Skyliner resorts, so we never get to hit up the monorail, and it's so fun to ride the monorail.
So here's what I'm doing with the monorail. Now, when it comes to breakfast, which is, by the way, this is the breakfast episode. I know nothing when it comes to breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person, and I need to be convinced on where to go. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like the lovely combination of bacon and maple? What's wrong with you?
Okay. I have issues with chicken and waffles, but that's another day, another time.
I have to go. I'm so sorry. I can't be a part of this.
I knew I was going to be controversial when I said that. I do like that. And actually, I don't. I think it's kind of a lame combination. You're trying too hard. But anyway, you're either too sweet or you're too salty. Just whatever. Just blend the two and get over it.
That's the perfect combination of salty and sweet. It's
I'm just more.
bacon.
I get you, but I'm more of a savory, salty kind of guy, and so
you're not
I'm
a
salty
person.
I'm not. I love the beignets because they're not too sweet, but you still get that, especially because
plays up the sweets part.
Yes,
dessert for breakfast.
Yes,
I can see that.
I know, like the Tonga toast. I know that's a big thing. I've never had that, and I always see it advertised. And that's
where is that?
That's going to be at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
The Bomas.
I think Bomas, yes.
Okay.
Tonga toast, and you can get some kind of a version of that at at Kona.
I was going to say I think it's at Kona.
Yeah, at Kona. But after that, the character breakfasts that I've done maybe one in the experience that we've had, because when we do the parks, we go full throttle. We're there we don't park hop. We're there for the day. We bring our own snacks.
We do the exact same thing.
But we've done Hollywood and Vine. We did Hollywood and Vine.
Did you like it?
It was good. It was good. I'm not going to say it was great, but at the same time,
breakfast.
I'm not a big. I love breakfast.
And I'm such a foodie. If you charge me $69 for my breakfast and I leave disappointed, I'm going to be like, "Damn, that sucked."
Yeah, I hear you.
Totally.
I like to kind of graze and snack. I don't go all in for said food unless I'm going to be eating at Le Cellier, or there's some kind of like, I'm kind of, saving up for like a big dinner, like maybe Be Our Guest or something, or, Cinderella's Royal Table, something like that,
Yeah, see, I don't have girls. I don't think I'm ever really going to eat at Cinderella's Royal Table.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
They do. They probably would think it's pretty cute. I love how Cinderella always fawns over the boys, and it's super adorable.
You would enjoy it. But but for me, our big thing, my thing for, yes, breakfast, but also, like I said, I'm not a huge sweets person, but if I'm going to spend $113 a person for seats and treats, and I did that as part of my weekend when I did the Tower of Terror.
Show?
Yes, we had to sit down at Tomorrowland Terrace, did the whole thing.
Loved it.
Oh, I loved it. And
I think a really good fireworks show.
Oh, it was incredible. It was over the top. And I didn't remember all the desserts that I had. And that's where, Molly, this is where you come in. Because I remember I've had the I remember the kind of like the dessert that I had at Liberty Tree Tavern. It's that toffee
The
brownie.
toffee with
That that was
yeah,
incredible.
Great
Incredible.
toffee sticky pudding.
Thank you. See, the verbiage, all that, and then the gray
I've
stuff.
never eaten it. It's
Yes.
probably one of the places that we haven't eaten because I'm like, it's Thanksgiving. I don't know if in Florida hot weather I want Thanksgiving, but I would sacrifice that meal to get the toffee pudding because I've heard it's that good. And I even called last time before I went and was like, excuse me, ma'am, can I just get dessert to go? And they were like, we're so sorry, but no.
I mean, I'm sure you could just forego all the salad, the giant like meat plate, whatever.
Yeah.
And then get your but no, honestly, at the end of the day, you're famished regardless of temperature. And if you're going like non-peak times, it's going to be a little cool in the afternoon. I mean, and for me, I'm a huge like, give me turkey, give me meat, give me this.
Maybe
shove
we'll
it in my
try it
face.
then. You know, I tell Taylor our favorite place to go is we go to 50's Primetime Cafe.
Never been.
It's our favorite meal, always has been, and we end up getting meatloaf, mashed potatoes, fried chicken, and pot roast. And I was thinking about that. I was like, you know what? It's probably along the same lines at Liberty Tree Tavern, and I get the sticky pudding.
But dessert wise, there it is. Taylor, have you had the peanut butter shake?
Oh, at where? 50?
PB&J. No, not there. What is it? The one beside? Oh gosh, it's right there beside Hollywood and Vine. No, beside Hollywood and Vine. What is that restaurant where they treat you? I'm terrible. My short-term memory is terrible when it comes to this, but it's right there beside Echo Lake, right across from Gertie. It is that little restaurant where you transport.
I'll be right back. I think Caitlin just locked herself out.
You're good. Good. Okay. Hopefully everything's okay.
It's not sci-fi.
It's not sci-fi. It's primetime. It's primetime. It's primetime.
Is it primetime? They have a peanut butter jelly
50.
milkshake?
They have yes. That's like their signature dessert. Yeah. PB&J milk. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Yes.
Excuse me while I look that up.
Please.
Holy peanut butter jelly is my absolute favorite thing.
PB&J milkshake, 100%. Never had it.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going. Ew. I'm gonna eat there. You know, we're gonna buy because Fantasmic is finally back. They have VIP sitting, so you can do a package, and it's really cool. You can do Hollywood and Vine. You can do 50's. The Italian place that everybody loves, like one or two other places, and you get VIP sitting, and it's like an additional, I would say, $20 per person.
What?
Yes, and you get VIP sitting for Fantasmic.
That's a no-brainer. That is an absolute no-brainer.
Like, why would I not?
Exactly. Because for our trip in a few weeks, we're doing the sit down for. Oh gosh, yet again, I'm drawing a blank. The fireworks show. We're like, why do you have a Disney-based podcast if you can't think of things on the fly? What is your problem? No, that's the joy of podcast. No, the fireworks show at Epcot. Is it
Harmonious?
I always go to Horizons, and then because the H throws me off. Harmonious, yes. We're doing the Harmonious. We wanted to do the fireworks sit-down dinner or a fireworks party at Rose and Crown. But we're doing the one at yes. But that's sold out. But we did Spice Road Table. I was able to get tickets for Spice Road Table. Sit down, prime seating right there in the lagoon.
That's gonna be so fun.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. That day is going to be full of nothing but because my biggest thing, and this is going to be a jumping off point for more desserts for this episode, is caramel and Kulch or caramel and Kulch.
In Germany and Epcot.
Oh my Lord!
I literally have
a
list of like 5 things that I'm getting there.
What you got?
So obviously the Welch's caramel corn.
Yes.
They do a caramel's flight.
Huh?
Like a beer flight, but a flight of caramels.
No clue.
So delish. They have the shortbread caramel square. Dying to try. And then seasonally, sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't. They have, I want to say it's like a gingerbread salted caramel stuffed cookie. like a
Oh.
whoopie pie.
I've had that.
You have?
I have had that. We had that at
Is it so good?
Festival of
Tell
the
me all
Art.
about
Oh
it.
no, Flower and Garden. Flower and Garden. Yeah, we had that at Flower and Garden last
Okay.
year, and it was exceeded. And now it looked dry to begin with.
Yeah.
I've heard
It looks like a ginger snap.
it looks like a ginger snap, but it's soft and it's got great salt because that plays to my palate. The
Okay,
salt plays
so
to my palate, but it
Do you
was a
agree
great
that
balance.
Disney has like secretly the best salt and butter you've ever had?
10,000%.
My
And-
husband and I on our honeymoon were like, what are they putting on this butter? The salt that they put on
Yep.
the butter, the
Yep.
homemade butter.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mhm.
we go to Disney just for the butter at this point. It's so good.
When butter comes in a specific shape,
Oh my
and it has
God.
different. Oh yeah, you're some kind of bougie, some kind of fancy.
Love it.
You've made it. You have peaked in life. That
Like
is
if
it.
you giving me a butter ball or a square of butter and it's got like flake sea salt, I'm like, oh baby, we fancy now.
That's it. That's it. No, we're excited about that. I don't know when I go back, and I was trying to think about the desserts that I had for the seats and treats, and I had to go back to a website, of course, to reference. And this one, I remember having this thing in like a little push pop kind of tube. It was really
Oh
good.
yeah, they do those
I-
all the time and they change out the flavors.
Okay, and I would kind of figure that based on the season, or maybe I assume yes, based on the season.
I would
And
assume
as
if you went in the last 6 to 7 months, it was probably the celebrations one for the 50th.
Okay, yes. And here we have the push one was the chilling chamber pot with vanilla crumbs, caramel buttercream, graham cracker crumbs, and I just remember it was great. It was kind of like that Mickey beignet. It was hot to begin with and just went down so smooth.
So I have a
Yeah.
theory,
Mhm.
and it's another thing like the butter. Disney has the best icing you'll ever have, and I'll tell you why.
Way too much. Sometimes I'm being no. You're riding the horse. You're flying high. But Icarus, you're getting too close to the sun here. I'm gonna tell you something. Animal Kingdom. Some of those cupcakes. The amount of icing, the icing to cupcake ratio.
No.
The last time
It's
that I went
50-50.
was. Oh no! It was 75-25. Yes. 70-30.
Best part about icing is you can just knock it off.
Yeah,
But I love
exactly.
icing.
We're
I love icing.
listen,
My
I'm
kids
sorry.
are
I'm
eating
not.
the icing off the top with spoons.
I'm sorry. I'm not running marathons like Abbott. I'm getting my
Shut up.
icing.
Shut up.
No, okay, so do you want to
Walking
know why the icing is
fun
so
run.
good at Disney?
Okay, I'm listening.
They put lard in it. It's a Southern thing. Taylor, you have had a U-Crops cake. You know how the top gets just that little bit of crunch? It's the lard. They put Crisco in their icing. It's like a classic Southern buttercream, and that is why people go bananas.
You know what
for
Crisco
Abbott.
is, Abbott?
Do you know what Crisco is, Abbott? You do
I
live in
put-
Charleston.
I put Hellman's on my BLT. I am as bad as Southern as the. I'm kidding. It's
The
Dukes.
people are
It's
coming for
freaking-
you.
It's freaking Dukes. My
That's why-
Gamecocks won the Dukes Mayo Bowl
Listen,
a couple years ago.
listen.
Whatever.
That's why Sundrop is so good.
It's like cherry wine. I understand.
No,
I know
because
my
they
business.
make it with Crisco,
What?
with vegetable oil.
Get out of here.
I kid you not.
Get out of here. What?
I'm telling you, the best cupcakes I have ever had
Oh, I'm
are in
sure.
Disney. And I can tell you the weirdest spots to get them. The Trolley Car Cafe in Hollywood has a peanut butter crunch cupcake
Okay.
to die for.
Oh, wow.
They also have a carrot cake whoopie pie cookie thing. I mean, you can get desserts in the weirdest places. It's like in the Starbucks in the cold thing. You would never think to look there. I'm
Oh.
always looking for dessert personally.
Oh, wow. So we literally found your niche. This is literally your wheelhouse. We are.
100%. I think about
wow.
food literally constantly.
So if I mentioned the Firehouse Donuts with
That's why
ricotta,
Molly is going to
Owens.
be the new
Yeah.
new member of the podcast. We're kicking you out.
apparently. Yeah.
She's like,
That's fine.
No, what's
now
Firehouse?
deep in
What's-
podcasts. I mean,
I'm not worthy. Please maintain decorum as you munch, and the best thing is to lean into the mic as you like, so we can hear the crunch.
That's a thing.
you-
It's called like SDM something.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of that? Like where people they like mic up and then like crunch on certain things.
It's a
Just say-
fetish.
You
It's a-
could
he's
turn
like-
this all around. You guys could be way higher on your podcast.
It's a straight up.
Number one
We
in no time. Just start eating
not
weird
not
stuff.
just Disney.
do
We
it.
are here
Yeah,
for
we
the
could get an
furries. We are
OnlyFans
here
account.
for, yeah. What'd you say, Taylor? Repeat.
What
You
did
heard
you
me.
just say?
What'd you say? No, don't quit shoving things in your mouth and just come on.
You heard
That's
me.
what he said. What did you say?
I said if you were into that,
What's
You have a ghost in your house?
are you,
No, I think
seriously,
she's putting
everything
Bo
is
in
everything
shape
okay
for
in
the
your
night.
neck of the woods? Is everything okay where you are?
yes, it was Bo that was Caitlin was knocking to get Bo back in, and I thought she was knocking for me to come out to get her.
Blink twice for
You
yes.
do have a pregnant wife. You need to keep an eye on her at this point.
Please.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you do this podcast again? Is this like your legacy for your daughters in the future? Like, see, this is what I did. And forget that idiot guy that keeps talking and sucking up all the oxygen in the room, you know?
Yeah, Uncle Abbott.
Dunkle. No. But I could go through. You were talking about this fire donuts. They were fire because I kept going back.
Wait,
Yeah, I
okay,
would-
I don't know where this is, you guys.
Seats and treats. I'm sorry. Seats and treats. Seats and treats. Seats and treats.
What park?
Magic Kingdom, like the 50th anniversary. Yeah, the 50th celebration. You sit down for the fireworks show.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
it's
at
like
Tomorrowland
one of the
Terrace, yes.
Extra magic things.
Yes.
Okay, I know exactly what
Yes.
you're talking about. So
Yes,
wait, they're serving you things that you can't get at other places.
100%.
So now I have to go because they've reined me in.
And when is the last day of the 50th celebration?
It is March 31st, 2023.
Yoicks. But I will say
Abbott
Yes.
might be able to
What?
get Caitlin to go down there that week.
that's
we-
You guys should do a baby moon.
Well,
Oh,
the last baby
Taylor.
we did was Charleston, and that would be Caitlin's birthday. Would be March 31st.
would she be down?
Ooh, no,
I don't know if you're allowed to travel that close, Taylor.
yeah, no, she's not.
I was gonna say you can't put her on a plane. You could maybe drive her with
She'd
the
be one
OBGYN
driving,
in the
so
back
no.
seat.
Every time I FaceTime with you,
She's driving.
Can you take me with you? Because all I've ever wanted in life is to birth a baby, and I'm actually pretty good at it. So just bring me. I'm fine.
Birth it on Guardians of the Galaxy, and
I
then
had
so that
The way she sits on Tron, I could just sit behind her and catch it.
yeah, true. But that way, Abbott would still be the last to ride something.
Isn't that what you want?
that's what I've always wanted.
The ultimate goal.
Yeah,
It's my only goal in life, just to be last. You know, self-deprecating, self-loathing. It all started back when I was 5. And
Didn't it all for everyone?
Yeah. No, that's the best way to, conjure up, I'll be honest with you, my 3 kids, they were all C-section.
Mine were too. Both of mine were C-section.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
it kills me
Oh,
because I desperately wanted to have a baby naturally, and I just wasn't able. Both of my babies were sideways breech, and my body just wasn't. I'm a very small, compact little person, and it just
Gotcha.
wasn't happening.
Mhm.
So my sister,
she just texted you.
she just texted me. But anyways, when she has a baby, I've
Mhm.
asked if I can be in the room.
Oh, wow. That is how many people are allowed? Because it keeps changing. It keeps changing.
Well,
the number of
I
people
work
allowed
at
in the
hospitals
room.
More now.
and I
Is it
don't
more?
think that there's a COVID limitation.
Yeah. Okay.
no,
Anymore. There might be hours that they
Mhm.
try to like control crowd control,
Yeah.
but I can tell you the best thing as a mom. Let me tell you the best thing.
All right.
Don't visit me. Leave me alone.
That's what that's what magic hour is. They
My
say the skin to
husband can
skin.
come. My mom can come.
Yeah.
I don't want to see no one else.
Hmm.
Please.
I'm looking forward to this next one because
It's a vacation in that hospital for those 2
Wellesley.
days.
when Caitlin gave birth to Wellesley,
Mhm.
she was so doped up because she was allergic. Her blood pressure dropped, and then she was allergic to the gown that they put
Oh
on.
no.
And they pumped her with IV Benadryl, and so she was like that for at least 12 hours.
I was incoherent for 12 hours after Jack. They
Yeah.
put morphine in my epidural, and I didn't think to say morphine makes me violently ill. So as I'm being wheeled, Jack in me, and I'm just being sewn up, I am profusely vomiting, filling up bags, and they can't get me to stop. They gave me Zofran, they did everything. So they gave me some like hard hitting something. I had at least 3 visitors I have no recollection of.
I left. Well, Caitlin had
12 hours.
Caitlin had Wellesley in her arms, and I pieced out to go tell the parents who were out because it was during COVID.
Yeah.
And so I went out, pieced out, and told the parents, picked up food, brought it back, and Caitlin had no clue I'd left.
Yeah, that's how I was. I somehow still nursed my baby those 12 hours. I don't know who.
That's a story for another time as well.
I don't know how that happened, but like I took care of that baby. I don't know. I mean, I'm telling you, it's mom instinct. It just works. You just do it. You're on the verge of death and you still take care of your babies.
You'll never understand that, Abbott.
You'll never understand it, Abbott.
God, why am I even here? I mean, I was about to like completely like, scream your accolades of midwifery from like the mountaintop, but then here we are. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I got in the way of your, oh my gosh. And it's not like I queued you up with like, C-sections or anything. Oh my God, the morphine. The morphine. You know the morphine.
Love it, but no.
Oh, I'm ready. There are no more children around our house, and we made sure we took care of that.
Too.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, is it
too.
worth it? 10,000%.
Taylor,
it is worth it.
I know
You'll
a
be
guy.
okay, Taylor.
I'm not doing it. We've
Taylor,
already had the conversation. I'm not doing it.
Taylor, don't be a little, you know what?
Exactly.
So we went to UVA to the baseball fundraiser the other night, and one of the assistant coaches and I were talking, and he was like, "Are you gonna get snip?" I'm like, no. He was like, "I didn't either," because I
need to know your reason.
He was like, and mine's kind of like the same with him. He said, "My reason is she dies in the next 5 years."
You can reverse it.
You can reverse it. My thing is,
Yes.
if my husband tried to have babies with another person, I would haunt his ass. Dead. I'd scare him so bad he would die of a heart attack.
Ooh, blue ball.
No haunted mansion funniness either. I'm gonna push you down the stairs. Watch.
No, I
Did it
want
for
to have.
his own safety.
No, I would love to have 4 kids, but
Oh, I would love to have 4 or 5 kids, but wait till you get the second. They're batshit crazy.
that's
The
the
seconds
first.
are nuts. Abbott, was your second nuts?
My daughter, and this is not a male-female thing. I was the middle. Obviously, I'm over the top. I embellish a good bit. I'm as sarcastic as the day is long. She screams. If I look at her sideways, she falls out. And she's almost 9. She has like a 4-year-old. A 3-year-old.
My 3-year-old has been insane. He's almost 4. He has been insane since 15 months old. And he just now in the last 2 months has turned it around. And I finally looked at my husband the other day and I was like, I've noticed I like Jack these days. I actually like him. For like a year and a half, 2 years, I was like, I can't stand that kid.
He's a total dick.
Such a dick.
That's exactly what I get. And you can speak candidly here. This is a safe space.
I told my husband when Jack was 6 months old, I said, you're going to the doctor. If you knock me up, I'm going to burn this house to the ground. I can't. I was like, Jack's going to kill us all. I can't.
Have you seen the movie Chucky? Have you met your son?
Yeah. He's like, Jared has looked at me and been like, is he going to be a mass murderer? Because he's a nutcase. Like, he is a psychopath. And I'm like, he sure as hell is. Like, I am telling you,
every
kids could scale walls.
Yeah. Like a spider monkey? Like a man. And I've gotten to the point where I'm in my family now because Disney is everything. Oh man.
Henry was an angel. I could have had 5 of Henry.
That's an angel right there.
And Henry's your oldest. Is he still? I've met Wellesley. She's as sweet as can be, but I've seen both sides.
I love that child so much.
And how old is he again?
He's almost 6, and then Jack is now almost 4. And he's finally, I mean, he's so sweet and so cute now. But I am telling you, from 15 months until 3.5, I didn't know if I was going to make it.
Question. What about, is it like a switch? Is it like a switch flips when y'all go to Disney? Or is there parity from home when you take your boys to Disney?
So when we first went to Disney, I don't know if I told Taylor this, it was probably the worst week of my entire life because my oldest, with COVID and everything, he really hadn't been out of his house and doing much in the last 2 years. So we woke him up at 4:00 in the morning and he was like, what's happening? Where are we going? Why are we in the car? It's dark. Like, he did not like that. We get to Disney. He was such an ass the whole time. I literally cried in the parking lot of Disney Springs, holding him like, will you stop being such an a-hole to everybody? You're ruining a $10,000 trip right now, and I'm going to make you pay later. Literally, it was horrible. We would ride a ride, and he would be mad before it ended. He'd be like, why is it over? I didn't even write it. And I'm like, are you on drugs? We just wrote it together. I want to write it again. I'm like, get a Slinky Dog. There's a 100-minute wait. We are not waiting. Get your butt in the stroller.
You literally ride that. It feels like you ride like 3 rides until you stop, you wind back up, and then you take off again.
The pinball. It's the
best. Yes.
So he was only happy for 36 seconds that he was actually riding rides. But we have since, like, he did not like being in the hotel. It was like out of his element. Jack loved it. Thought it was amazing. So I think that's actually, we had only planned to go once every 2 years with the children until they're a little older. And my husband looked at each other, and we're literally going 14 months later because we said we got to do a redo. Like, it was just so not as fun as it could have been. And we're round 2 in it right now.
Because my children are a little bit older, and yet at the same time you have something.
They were 2 and 4. It probably was just a smidge young.
They're a little young, and I took I've only taken all my kids because they only deserve so much compared to what I deserve because I pay. What? You don't think that way?
It's extremely true. I deserve. I tell my husband all the time, diamonds, just constantly.
Thank you. Taylor deserves to shower me with rum chata and Bailey's, whatever I want to go into my my boozy beignet. Shower me.
Tampons. Yeah.
Yes, that's it. That's exactly what they are, like little soft pillows. But
who did that get by? I just need to know. What culinary expert was like, "Yep, that's it. That's what I want it to look like."
Bob Chapek.
You know.
Bob.
You know,
Bob.
my intention when I posted that picture was, I said, you know what? What sells? What sells?
Not that.
Y'all tell me.
Actually, I lie. We all buy the hell out of them. Can't help it.
I would never eat one of those because of that.
Oh, no. You know what? It's the taste. As soon as it hits your lips, it's a little hot.
I don't want to know what they taste like.
They're wonderful.
Is the liquor warmed?
No. It's room temperature. I mean, it's just basic. So it's not cold, hot. You're not getting that contrast, if that's what you're into.
I don't want a cold beignet.
Yeah. But it's steaming hot. It burns your lips. It's really hot when it touches your lips.
Okay, so help me figure this out. How can I get to Port Orleans?
Yes.
What's your transportation like? What do you guys take over there?
Only
Skyliner?
Bus. It's only bus.
All buses?
It is a Disney. Yeah, you have to drive. It's a Disney Springs based resort because you have
Port Orleans is a Disney Springs based resort.
Yes, it is it is coined because it's right across from.
Because it
Epcot.
is down at if you're looking at Magic Kingdom, it's like this way. That's true. That's true.
It's closest to Epcot.
Well, thank God we're driving because I'm driving.
There you go.
And all you got to do is when you get to the gate, if you drive and you want to go to Port Orleans one day, just go in there and say, "Listen, I'm coming here to have dinner," and they'll let you in, and you go eat, and then boom.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do because I really do want to do them.
Yeah, take a moment to kind of walk around the theming. You would think like you're in Mardi Gras. You would
They
think
have
it's
the
over the top.
royal rooms. Have you ever stayed in the royal rooms, Abbott?
I've seen pictures. That's on Riverside, right? With the Disney
Yeah,
princesses?
that's on Riverside, and they have. And the only thing that's really unfortunate about them is they're farther away. I'm like,
Okay. I
people
didn't
are
realize
paying extra. They want to stay in those cool rooms. Put them closer to like all the
Yeah.
amenities.
Yeah, it's all but now I don't think they had Taylor. Do they have trams at Port Orleans around or
They
you have to
don't. And my girlfriend went there
Yeah.
last year, and it was
Mhm.
actually kind of the reason we didn't go there.
Yeah.
She was like, we had to schlep it so far to get to our room. And
Damn.
they didn't stay French Quarter. I've always
Yeah.
heard if you stay, you have to stay French
Yeah,
Quarter.
French Quarter,
Because it's
yes.
so small.
Yeah. It's quiet. It's quiet.
I love that.
It's quiet.
That's where growing up, that's where we always
Yeah.
stay. I mean,
Oh, okay.
when I got older, like when I was younger, when I was like Parker and Mason's age,
Yeah.
we stayed at All Star Movies Resort
Yeah.
or Movies, Music, Sports,
Yeah.
and then Pop Century, and then
We're
got-
staying at Pop this time.
Yeah,
Okay.
as I got to be like 11, 12, we started doing Port Orleans and didn't look back.
Yeah.
See, I think that's what we're going to do. Right now, we're just doing all the value resorts because
Yeah.
the boys love the Skyliner. Oh my
Yeah.
God. That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
one thing that they took away that they
Shoot,
still
the
talk
arcade,
about. Huh?
the arcade.
Oh, I know. You know, they have massage chairs in there. You can get like the full body, arms, legs, everything. You could put a $20 bill in there and sit there for an hour.
Worth every
Worth
penny.
every penny. And if you go at like 11 o'clock at night, there's no
Yeah.
children in there to bother you. It's just a quiet area.
The
It's
drink,
amazing.
poolside bar, and you're in good
It's
shape.
fun.
Yeah.
We stayed at Arts of Animation last time and we loved it. The Nemo pool was like the cutest thing ever.
It's huge. We got a family suite on the Lion
We
King
did
side.
too. We did the cars.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We did that. We went last time we took the family because you can only give them so much, right? It's you got to pump the brakes, kids. I know you're excited. Mommy and Daddy, your mother's going again in less than a month. Pump your brakes. But she brings back a lot of stuff. She buys your love. She buys your love. Do you do that with your
that's
children?
My husband buys.
It's the only way to do it.
Thank you, Taylor. Only way.
My
I mean, if that's your option.
The coins. Have you guys discovered that like Disney makes their own chocolate that are in the coins?
No.
I tell you, they have the bags of Disney coins, the colored ones with the characters on them.
Mhm.
They also have the big ones that it's a giant gold coin and then two smaller gold coins, and it comes in like a thing that looks like a Mickey, a plastic clear piece.
Yeah.
It is some of the best chocolate you'll ever have in your entire life. We buy hordes of them and bring them home. It's the best chocolate ever.
Did you
That's
know
what I
this
love about
too?
Disney. They're doing everything from scratch in the back. Nothing is coming from another source.
What?
I just wait until they have something on sale at the Disney outlet and then I pounce.
Where is this said Disney outlet? Wait, you mentioned that before. Where is
Myrtle
this?
Beach.
What?
Oh my God, we're going to Myrtle next year.
Don't go to
Myrtle Beach has got one at Tanger Outlets, and it is. I go in there and they're like, "Hey, it's good to see you again."
Oh, great. My husband's going to throw a grand down. I guarantee
And
it.
they have. So I got the Vans.
Oh, my husband, the shirt you're wearing, Abbott, my husband
Yes.
bought the entire collection. Fanny pack, both pairs of Vans,
Oh my
all of the
God.
shirts, all of the sweatshirts.
So I got the Vans for $30,
What?
Well, I paid $75.
and then I got
Dude.
Wellesley a pair of the Vans, the little
Oh,
kid Vans, for like $25.
When
And
I
I
tell
got-
you,
Like
my
the
husband
jerseys.
spent $1,000 in 45 days on Shop Disney.
Oh
for
yeah.
50th releasing and the Vans all together.
Yep.
$1,000 in 45 days. I was like, I'm gonna kill you.
I'll tell you right now, I spent probably the last time I went, I spent $430, and I had 3 humongous bags.
Wow.
God.
Man.
The stuffed animals are $6
Yeah.
a piece.
Holy crap. Do they have those like what are they? The 5-pound plushes? Do they have those? You know what I'm talking about? My
They're at
daughter
Target
saw
now.
a YouTube video and just went, I
Target
have
at
to.
Westchester.
Hold on, I'll show you what I have. Hold on. I sleep with this guy every night.
Yeah. Oh,
The
what?
Target
Okay.
plushie.
Really?
Wellesley
Target
has that
has-
one.
Target. I have to sleep like this, like I'm holding a baby.
You're
because
kidding
I'm just
me.
so used to holding babies.
That's so on Thursdays, because Wellesley goes to work with me.
Yeah.
Thursdays we go to the Big Red Ball store,
There you go.
and she goes to Disney World.
You and Jared are the exact same person. Every Tuesday, my husband has off. Since my children were 6 months old, they go to Target on Tuesdays and they get a toy. He buys their love. And it's
Wellesley
working
got
because they love him.
Wellesley
really
got
love
the
people to lie. Just send them off to
backpack
school and
today.
daycare and
the
just live my life.
Mickey Adventure backpack.
So
Because
cute. And we go to the Westchester one too because they have the Disney section.
Wubby, Grandma Wanda got it.
Wait, does she call her Wubby?
Wubs.
God. So cute. I've actually thought when I have grandchildren, I might be Lovey because
Do it.
of yours. Because I
Yeah.
loved her so much. And I love the name Lovey.
Oh yeah.
I got a question for y'all. So my mother, she's a grandmother. I have an older brother and younger sister, and unfortunately, they both went to Clemson. But my mother, she's Mimi to my kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she actually went, I don't know if I like that. She never told me. And my sister, my younger sister who lives in Alabama, she goes, hey, I just wanted to let you know, Mom is trying to change your grandma name to Honey.
I love Honey.
I like it as well, but she's been Mimi for over 10 years for my oldest son is a teenager for crying out loud.
Well, it's way too late. I'm sorry.
It's way too late. And my mom comes in hot. She goes, Honey's here, yay. And my oldest son looks at her like, Mimi, we don't have any honey. Mimi, and she goes, no, I'm Honey. And they looked at her so confused, and I had to pull my mom to the side. I said, I know what you're trying to pull here. Mom, this is bullshit. You're living a lie.
So
I didn't say that. But
so Wellesley started with, she calls Caitlin's mom Nan. Because she wanted to be Nana. But she's now Nan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She started calling my mom Buck out of no
I love that.
Now she calls her Lovey, little stuffed animal sleep thing, Bucky.
Yes.
Okay, so wait, your mom is now a Lovey. Wubs, but Wubby.
Wubby, yeah.
That's cute.
I love that so much.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
She called my wife, she called Caitlin Bo for the first 15, 16 months.
She called her Bo?
Yeah, and you know who Bo is? Bo is our dog. And then as soon as Caitlin, we're all trying to get Wellesley to say, it's Mama. Say Mama. Say Mom. Anything. And she's like, she says, Mama. And as soon as that happened, Caitlin's like, I miss Bo.
I was about to say, I think Bo's kind of cute. I love when kids name their parents anything weird.
Mm-hmm.
Jack went through a phase where he called me Molly, and I was like, I'm going to beat you. Stop calling me that. He'd be like, Jared? And I'm like, who? No, you're two. No. Like my oldest, well, one of them, I can't remember which one it is. They're starting to call me Mom instead of Mama. And I'm like, you're not old enough to call me Mom yet. I'm still Mama. It hurts. And Daddy is still Daddy. And I hope Daddy stays Daddy for a long time. Are you Daddy or are you Dad?
Daddy.
Daddy. Yep. Wait, Abbott, your teenagers still call you Daddy?
Dad. We have transitioned to Dad. Yet again,
did it hurt a little? Did your soul just
it did.
Die?
It crushed a little bit, but when you transition the way I do, you're prepared for change.
Oh,
you're prepared. I have a friend named Mandy that is helping me prepare for change as well. But my daughter's very sentimental. She's the old soul. She's the sentimental one, and she gets me, and she does say I'm a daddy's girl. I don't know, whatever. I don't go out of my way. I mean, sometimes I make eye contact with her. Sometimes I acknowledge her. I'm kidding. No, I love my daughter, love my boys, love my kids. But my youngest son, he's super into sports.
Yeah.
Huge. Just. I mean, he's cocky. He knows the kids. Just whatever. So I've showed Taylor. He's coordinated for his age. So
he acts more like me.
Yeah.
His real father.
He's a little cocky. A little cocky. And I'm kind of like, I've never been a wallflower, but I kind of like blend in, so to speak.
Yeah.
My wife is the athlete. She played, she was a college athlete as well. She went to college in Virginia. She went to, now it's D2.
Emory and Henry.
She played tennis.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah. My
Yeah.
oldest.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my husband is not athletic. He's extremely musical. I'm not very athletic, but I could fake it.
There you go.
My oldest,
Mm-hmm.
he's like weirdly athletic, and he's
Oh,
huge.
wow.
He's almost 6 years old. He's over 4 feet tall.
Huh?
He weighs 70 pounds. He's like a baby lineman.
Holy
He's
crap.
really good at baseball. He's
Jeez.
really good at tennis. And he's like, Mom, I want to play football. And I'm like, and I'm going to have coaches chasing him through the halls.
He's like the blind side.
He is probably going to be 6'4", 280 pounds.
How big is your husband?
Not big. He's like 5'10".
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe 185 pounds. Not like a big burly guy, but I have some uncles, great uncles, who were humongous, like big 6'4" dudes. So we can't really figure out where he comes from, but he's stocky and he's strong as hell.
To be that big and that coordinated, and is he agile for his age as well? Like being so
No,
big?
he's the biggest klutz in the entire world.
Because I was about to say, if he's got that, I mean, if he can counter and he's got some coordinated and footwork. My son is like, my youngest he's a little undersized, but he's quick.
He's like Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's just short, quick, and he sees things. He can see the court, he can see the field, and he can anticipate where other kids. He's gonna
be a legit All-American.
So you're gonna be like a D1.
He will be a legit All-American. Probably.
That's not coming, and that will not come from my side of the family. And
I might let Henry play like UVA football if it gets him his doctorate scholarship. Like I'll consider it. That's it.
Hold on. Back up. Why settle for the ACC when you could?
My husband insists that he goes to UVA and he be a doctor.
That's okay. And University of South Carolina has an amazing medical school.
It's too far for my husband. He needs to be 45 minutes down the road, or Jared will be moving our entire family to go to college with Henry.
Even a full.
Let me know if y'all need any baseball.
Way too many hypotheticals.
We would love to go. The children love going to sports games. We take them to the Diamond.
Yeah.
Go into the baseball games. It's like they obsessed.
All right, so I've got 13 tickets. I can give y'all some anytime.
Yes, we would love that. I need to get someone who's got football. We want to go for football because God, how fun are the games?
We had tickets to the Coastal Carolina game.
Oh, nice.
Right after the shooting.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, I think they're gonna play.
No. Yeah, they didn't.
No.
I wasn't surprised by that decision.
Yeah.
But
God, Taylor, you just killed the mood.
I know. Yeah. Well, no. Well, I do have one thing. And I do appreciate the fact that we spent the majority of this episode, talking about desserts, because we always have a topic.
About what the episode is called.
And we never.
We never stay on topic.
That's kind of been our trick lately.
Are we talking? This is our desserts, or is this our breakfast?
Breakfast on breakfast. Breakfast premieres on actually tomorrow.
Friday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 9:30.
I feel like so I need to throw out like a few more for the listeners here. I feel like they need to know.
My thing is, I like to do like a round robin, and when I have a guest, when I have a guest, I like to put them on the spot, but I prepare them, but here we have not. So if
Yeah.
I said a random park, you give me your top 3 desserts.
Okay.
Okay. And you have, obviously, we're going to go 4, and Taylor and I will go back and forth. I'll give you 2. He'll give you 2, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
And Taylor, you start. Go.
Magic Kingdom.
Okay. I'm not going to rank them because everybody's equal in my book. Cheshire Cattails.
Mhm.
If they're in Tomorrowland, I want to say they're in Tomorrowland, across from like where the Speedway is. I think that's where they are. But they're at the Cheshire.
Storybook Treats. Storybook Treats. Yes.
Yes.
Right there beside the Mad Hatter, the Mad Tea Party. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly where it is. Cheshire Cattails, insane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at my list. Ooh, there is a Mickey shaped Rice Krispie treat in the confectionery covered in Snickers.
What? I know
It's-
nothing of this.
I got it every single night before I left and ate it on the way home back to the resort.
If you do the VIP tour, they give you the Mickey Rice Krispie treat on the stick. Every
It's so good.
every time you stop, go to a different park, they give you a new one. We
I
came
love it.
home. I still have them. We came home with like 10 of them.
Eat them. What's wrong with you?
They're in
Aren't you eating
pounds.
that right now as you talk to
All
us? You like to eat and, waste our time with that stuff.
Okay,
But
and
I'm
then
sorry, Mom.
lastly, okay, I'm gonna go. It's a breakfast, but like we said, dessert is breakfast at Disney.
Mhm.
Sleepy Hollow Nutella waffle with fruit.
Ooh.
Done. So good.
So is it, I've seen pictures and I've seen reviews. Is it hot waffle? Is
Hot waffle,
and then
Nutella, bananas, strawberries, blueberries. You can
Mm.
fold it and eat it like a taco, like a savage, like I do, walking down Main Street. Or you could be polite, sit down with a knife and a fork. But it is a dream about it.
okay.
It's delish.
Okay.
Go in those top 3.
Okay. Epcot.
All right, let me see. Okay. Caramel cruche. That shortbread caramel square, if you can get
Mhm.
one. The caramel popcorn, also delicious. Really anything caramel cruche. There, everything. There is now a La Creperie, not the sit down, but a booth outside of Remy's. They have the best crepes to go. You pick them up at a window. It's amazing. The butter and sugar is really good. The Nutella is delicious, but I will say savory. The ham and bechamel cheese.
Ooh.
So good.
Oh.
So good. And then let's see. One last for Epcot. Oh, okay. La Grasserie, however you want to say it. The ice cream place.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
People go nuts over the ice cream filled brioche bun that's pressed.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, I've had
No,
it.
It's
No?
not. It's not. The bread is not sweet enough. It tastes like a hamburger bun that someone shoved some ice cream in and threw it together and gave it to you. No. Go there, but get the macaroon ice
Huh?
cream sandwich.
The cream
It's-
brulee.
Oh, wait, what? What do you mean cream brulee? Like a hot
What
creme
is this?
brulee? Like, what is it?
The
What
cream
are you throwing
brulee.
out?
It's at the French. Oh my God.
The
French.
French?
It's
That
at,
ranch in France.
it's at
Hey.
the French restaurant.
The
What
four
French restaurant?
chefs de France,
La
right?
Creperie?
Chef de France.
Oh, Chef de
Yeah.
France. I haven't eaten there.
So good.
Oof. Okay.
Okay.
On the
Taylor,
list.
your turn. Taylor, your turn.
Hollywood
Yeah.
Studios.
Oh, okay. Hollywood. I'm going to tell you. 2 are in the same place. The peanut butter crunch cupcake in the Trolley Car Cafe and the carrot cake whoopie pie cookie. So good. And then let me see what I want to say for my third.
Hmm.
They used to have the Wookiee cookie. And it was an oatmeal cookie cream pie thing that you could get in Galaxy's Edge.
Ooh. Ooh.
It was
Mm.
so good. And they do like, you know how like Chewbacca wears the belt, the strap? They do like a chocolate strap over it so it looks like a Chewbacca. It's really cute.
I know I'm putting you on the spot with this park. You have no idea what's coming next, but Animal Kingdom.
Okay, so I don't have a ton for Animal Kingdom. So there's this one place called Pondo Pondo, and it's a cart.
Mhm.
And they have these egg rolls that are cream cheese and pineapple.
Ooh, really?
They
I mean,
are
well,
really, really good.
okay.
And then, I'm not crazy. Okay, so there's an ice cream cookie sandwich that you can get there. That's
Mhm.
really good. And they did a good one for the celebration for the 50th. I can't remember where you would get it. I want to say it's by the dinosaurs. It is. It's by the dinosaurs. And then third, I'm going to throw you a savory. The ahi tuna nachos at Yak and Yeti. Done. Go there. Skip your skip your sweet and get one last
Uh-huh.
savory.
Okay. I mean, I'm on board for that. Have you had
See,
Dream
that
about
before?
those nachos.
see,
You
I'm
had those
glad.
nachos?
I'm glad we added Molly to this podcast tonight because you know what I would have said for every single dessert.
Wait, are you going to say a Dole Whip? Because I'm going to smack you.
No,
Okay, good.
the Mickey ice cream.
Oh, the
The one I
Mickey
can get
Premium
it.
Bar. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. All right. Quick story. I was
Wait,
allergic
Mickey
to
ice cream
ice cream.
sandwich or Mickey bar?
The one with the ears, the chocolate
The bar.
ears.
Bar.
The bar, so the crunchy outside, like the
Yeah.
chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
And chocolate layer.
So growing up,
Bar.
I was allergic to ice cream. The only place I could eat ice cream, Disney.
Oh.
No lactose? Or
No,
I was gonna
I could
say,
eat
do they
cheese.
use lactose-free ice cream?
I
yeah.
don't know, but I could eat the cheese and everything like that.
Oh, wow.
It's all fake cheese.
Yeah.
I'll take it. It's delicious.
Shoot.
I was
No,
like,
I mean, you
yeah.
can suffer for what? It's like what? A couple of days? I mean, you're going to get stopped up no matter what by the end of your trip. You're going to
No,
be constipated on your way
couldn't
home.
breathe.
Oh, God.
Oh, you were anaphylactic?
Like,
Oh, my
yeah.
God. Like
Are
an
you
EpiPen?
still?
No.
Your parents did Wanda just microdose you with like little bits of cheese through life, like a little shred here and
No,
there?
I ate cheese all the time. It was apparently it was like the sugar in ice cream.
Wow.
The sugar in
Weird.
milk or something. Like I didn't
Is
have
it-
I didn't have milk until I was like, gosh, high school.
No, you're never going back because milk is delicious.
I don't drink milk a lot.
It
We're gonna
explains a
love-
lot. It explains a lot, at least with. Never mind.
Soy
We're
milk.
proud of you. That's good. Soy milk.
I do.
That's
I like
good.
almond milk.
Soy milk is how I got into UVA because it powered my brain. Abbott.
I mean, hey.
Regular milk powered your brain to USC. So I mean,
Yeah. My parents. You would think my parents were. Never mind. I'm gonna bite my lip here, like because apparently I didn't go to Clemson. I didn't make the grade, so I had to go to USC. So whatever. No. Anyway, back to. But I have one more thing.
Okay.
I have one more thing. We have a company, and I never thought we would get to this point. We have a company that reached out to the podcast and
Yes.
said, "Hey, Disney dudes, will you try out our Disney ears?" And I
Ears?
went,
Ears?
Yes, they
Yes.
are an off-brand Disney ear. They are called Dream Ears. And
Let
I'm
me
going to
see
give you
'em.
this.
they're really cool.
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hold on. I gotta
love
sell the
ears.
drama. I gotta sell the drama. So, Dream Ears was founded to bring inclusion to mouse ears. Ladies/girls ears are magical and amazing. They are. The market has been cornered and then surrounded for women for ears, apparently. But guys deserve ears that are just as amazing and designed for them, exclusively for men. Back up, Molly. The men are coming in. We're kicking in the
Rude.
door and wearing our ears. Yeah. Currently,
My
guys'
husband
mouse
wears
ears are
ears.
out of. What's that?
My husband wears ears. Maybe I need
I
a
do
pair.
too, but these are dream ears. You've been dreaming. Your husband's been dreaming of these, but he had no clue until now. And
Do
you're
you
welcome.
get it? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Dreamers.
It is almost Valentine's Day, so show me
There we
what I'm
go.
buying my husband for Valentine's Day.
We're getting there. So anyway, currently guys, mouse ears are out of touch and out of date. Men, boys, and masculine people don't wear headbands or beanie hats. These are revolutionary new boys, men's, and masculine ears. And they're a step in the future. And they are a trending in men's fashion, right? They are effortlessly masculine. So, and I will repeat, effortlessly masculine.
They sent him to the wrong Disney dude.
I know. I'm going to transition I'm here. I'm gonna let you have that, Taylor. I'm gonna let you have that. That was your one shining moment. So
I'm dying to see them.
I know I'm trying.
I'm dying to see him too.
We have
Work faster. Go.
I will blink. I will blink. Hopefully blink as
Oh.
fast as they. I'm here. They're here.
281 days have passed, and I'm going to Disney World tomorrow. That's how long it's been.
So these are the first pair. These are pre-release. Not on the market yet.
Oh, I like that they go around the back of the head.
They are lowered for a fashion trend.
Turn around.
So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna turn off my little visual effect because they're kind of blurred.
Yeah.
Here, there we go.
Taylor controls.
As you can see,
Abbott, you
You
look like a
have-
mouse deer from like the 60s.
That's exactly. They're nostalgic.
Are they
They're
comfortable?
nostalgic. We'll get there. But as you can see, they have built-in LED lights, little switches on the back here,
Oh, that's
and
fun.
you can and they have little individual batteries, and they're very basic. As you can see, the branding, dream ears on the back, and they are Mickey colored. And these retail for $54.99, or at least they will going forward. Okay, so that is our very basic pre-release Mickey themed ears. Next up, and Taylor, you mentioned you looked at the website and you saw these, and you're like, these are actually the ones I would get. So these right here are, and I'm still trying now, Molly. I'm still trying to figure out the theme of these. Let me turn them on. So and they all light up, by the way. They're all LED lit, backlit. So I'm still trying to figure out what these are in the theme of these ears.
They're
But
Epcot. They're the
exactly.
Spaceship Earth.
Exactly. I was just kidding. I was being
Oh, I was like,
I was being silly. I think one of the there it goes. I was being facetious and silly.
those are actually super cute.
But these ears are the Spaceship Earth.
Those are
My
cool.
boss would love those. Epcot
Now-
and Spaceship Earth are her favorite.
Now I did get feedback from Emily because she's used to the traditional ears that are obviously like this and up like that. But these are just a varied version, Tag still on.
They look like headlights for your head.
Exactly. So in traffic, because I like to run. That's kind of my pastime on the weekends. I wear these. I'm golden. You'll see me from a mile away. But to answer your question, Molly, they are comfortable. They are very comfortable. Yes. 100%.
I see why they're for men exclusively, though.
Exactly. So when I do the run, I actually will wear these. I'm saying it now. I'm going to test out a pair when I run 13.1 miles at the end of the month on February 26th. No, 26th, when I run that Sunday morning. Got to get up at 3:00, be at Epcot by 4, and you don't start running till like 6. We're not running for time. We're actually gonna, because they have so many random character meet and greets, rare characters that come out, so many photo opportunities, DJs. I mean, it's just over the top, right? I plan on wearing. I might just wear these. So that is the Spaceship Earth version. And Taylor, I have a version that are unopened, and this is the packaging. Here, I wanted you because I know that you're all about your packaging. You are Mr. So as you can see, it may be reversed for you, but when people see it online, when this premieres, they will see it right side forward. But look at that packaging. Mickey Disney 100. They are 100 themed for the upcoming celebration. It's already kicked off in Disneyland. Okay. And these are
I can't wait to ride the monorail. That's 100 theme. Have you seen how they wrapped it? It's so good.
iridescent. Oh, it looks incredible.
So good.
These are the 100
I love
themed
those.
ears.
It looks like they're 10,000. If you look at your eyes too.
You mean 1,000? I'm 10.
10,000.
Where'd you go to college? Did you go to Virginia College or
Listen,
UVA?
no, 10,000. Get it? The
10.
1, the 0,
With
the
the two eyes.
and then the other one. 10,000.
Who's counting?
And your ear is the comma.
You are. So that's a stretch. So there are 2 little buttons on the back, and you want to time them. See, they have
I
different
like
settings.
the colors.
If I click the buttons on the back to switch to the next setting, kind of indicates what's coming. Oh, wow. Now we're coming in hot. Woo.
Price
It's like
is Right.
Like Wheel of
Yeah.
Fortune.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune. That's it. Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune, not Price is Right. Oh my god.
You're good. Hey, Pat Sajak apparently hosted both. He didn't. Here we go. Next setting. And oh yeah. I mean,
I like those.
look at this.
Trivial Pursuit and
I mean, and you look at me, I can shake my head. I look like a Rasta with like this one little. I can shake my head back and forth. They don't come off.
so
They
you could
don't
wear
come
them.
off.
Literally, you could wear them on roller coasters.
Exactly. I mean, and honestly, they make my ears kind of, I look kind of, Lord of the Rings elfish in that sense, but that's okay. If you're into that, hey, we're here for you. But as you can see, it's got little buttons on the back. And these are actually, they sent me the wires. These are rechargeable.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. So Taylor, I have your package coming soon, and I will need your address because it's not like you have my address and you haven't sent me endless bull crap. Molly, do you have any idea what he sent me? I'm just going to wear these ears just to continue this episode because we're going to burn the midnight oil with this episode. This is a special edition. I have so much pent up aggression. So I don't mind telling you, I work in higher education. Okay. I work in higher education and I work with a lot of college students one-on-one with what I do. And I provide a lot of academic coaching. I provide a lot of support with my job. Okay. And with said job, Taylor said, hey, send me your address. Send me your address. And I want to send you something. I want to send you. And Taylor has been super kind, over the top. He sent me you may not know, but one of the greatest South Carolina football players was Sterling Sharp. Okay. He was a wide receiver. And he sent me a signed football helmet from Sterling Sharp. But of course, I just don't get that. On top of the helmet that he sent me were layers and layers of Belk Bowl paraphernalia. A couple of long sleeve T-shirts, one short sleeve T-shirt when UVA beat South Carolina. What was it? 28-0. And we all went, Caitlin, Taylor, Emily, and I all went together, sat right 50-yard line, lower deck, a few rows back, had a great time. Obviously, I didn't have a great time, but I was with Taylor. So obviously my dreams were set, were made. I loved every moment, Dick. But he sent me that and it said UVA 28 in great orange and blue because I love orange where I live because Clemson's not orange. And then 0, garnet and black, South Carolina. Whatever. So yeah, so you can't have something without nothing. But I got that in the mail. That's not the only one I got. And at my house, behind me at my front door, we built this house. We've been here about 3 years. And Taylor's been here once. And he's come to my front door and he's seen, the layout.
Yeah.
And I haven't. Please zoom in. That's apparently my inevitable future. But I have a Nest camera on my front porch that shows me anybody, and I get notifications constantly. Cars drive by, whatever. And the mailman in my neighborhood, they don't have mailboxes on the corner. They have to be on the house. And so the mailman delivers the mail in the mailbox, and he always looks at it to double check to make sure, oh, this is the address that the mail goes to. I got his reaction. He did it was very subtle because he's very straight laced, and he did a double take, and I saw a smirk, and that was the second one that I got. You absolute son of a bitch. Because if you sent that to my work, I'd be like, hey, so anyway, investigated, and also shooka, shine your shoes for a nickel. I'd be begging for it. He sent me a card. And on one episode, we presented said card. He sent me another card, and it went straight to work. And he shoved a bunch of glitter in said card.
No. The glitter was already in it. I bought it.
Yeah.
Glitter inside.
He bought glitter, but it was investigated because they didn't know what it was. And there was a sticky note. And I work for a large university. And it's at least 9,000, 10,000 undergrad, not including the graduate school. And I get this letter. I told them, don't send it to my office. You can, but it's going to take a while for it to get here. My office is a black hole. It's just going to take forever to get here. He did it anyway. Taylor being Taylor. And I get the card, and it's just glitter everywhere. It's just pouring glitter. And I didn't realize how much glitter there was. And I got the card, and I opened it, and nothing happened. And I'm like, joke's on him. So I leave for the break. I get a week and a half off for the break, right? I come back to work January 3rd. I have 1 week to prepare for my students for the semester. And the card didn't do anything. It just sat there, right? And a whole another week goes by. So we're talking about a month. Nothing from that card. Maybe a little bit of glitter on the floor, but that was cleaned up by the custodial staff in my office. I come back after in Martin Luther King, weekend. I had that Monday off as well. And I come in that Tuesday morning, and I'm the one that opens the office, and I hear this weird noise as soon as I walk in. And I work in a big office, and there are a series of like offices and like rooms in my office suite. And I'm like, what? And so my first thing was like, I need to document this because this could be my demise. There could be somebody hiding and like take me out. So I want to make sure my Emily knows where I was when I took my last breath. It's my thought. So I grabbed out the old trusty iPhone, right? And I start recording. It was an absolute cold recording. And I walk up to my office. I'm like, what is that? And I put it on Facebook on my personal account. And it's this meow, 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 meow. Merry, merry, but it's a meowy Christmas. It's cute because it says meowy Christmas on the front of the card. But it was this, and it got louder. This thing was possessed because I go in there and I'm going, what? It's like 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm smacking it against the counter. Glitter is going everywhere. It's on me. It's going everywhere. And I'm not helping my case by saying I'm not transitioning. Apparently I am, and I have no choice. Taylor's just coaxing me into it, subconsciously. And I finally go, slam, slam, slam. And I thought that pushing, like feeling up the card and like touching in a certain way would shut it off. Like I did the other card you gave me at the Grow Park it was basically a woman that just was having a very wonderful time. Was the way that card sounded. She was having the time of her life. Yeah.
At the Grove Park
in the middle of
the
hotel lobby.
And I made sure that Emily heard it in like stairwells where the acoustics were just right, and she wanted to murder me in my sleep. But I was telling my students, because with what I do, students could care less. They're 21, 22. I remember being there. Whatever. Who is this guy? And to get them to buy in what I'm selling with my service, right? I was like, all right, I got to tell you what happened to me. And I'm wearing these ears as I'm telling the story. And I go, you got to hear what happened. I was like, this card, I've got this friend. He's a jerk, but he's not. Whatever. True friends apparently want you to suffer in life. And just whatever. And want you to find their address. Give me your address. And my student goes, well, at least it doesn't work. Did you shut it off? I was like, I did. And I said, I swear to you, when I first got the card, I went like wonk, wonk. When you open it, it's supposed to go. And I opened it, nothing happened. I closed it, and I was like, see, nothing happened. And I put it down. As soon as I put it down, meow, 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 meow. I'm like, no. And she starts dying. And I'm going, smack, smack, smack. And I put it on the floor, and I start stomping on it. I'm like, I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad. I mean, thank you for, it's the thought that counts, whatever. That thing finally went, meow, meow. It like wound down, right? And it stopped. I thought we were good. I put it back on my desk, and as we continue to talk, she's telling me about some personal things that are happening. She's having some issues, and all of a sudden, meow, 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 and it's even louder. I'm like, what the fuck? And I just go, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I take that card and I shove it in the bottom drawer and just shove it, and all you hear is this muted, and it gets louder, and I go, and then I'm sitting there. And normally I have scheduled appointments, but I had a student come in just an emergency situation. He's like, Mr. Staggs, I've got this thing and blah, blah, blah. And all you hear in the background is, and I'm going, I know. And he goes, are you okay? I'm like, I'm not. And I'm just trying to hold the laughter in. I'm crying. It sucked. It really sucked that I went to Taylor, called Taylor late. I was like, I fucking hate you. It's just because no one's gonna hear this part of the episode. You piece of shit. Yeah. Because I was trying to keep a face. I was trying to keep a straight face, and all I get is this student's in a crisis, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear anything, and all I hear is meow 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 meow. Meow. And finally, I had to like rip open the card and like cut it. And
Cut it. I was gonna say you probably just needed to cut it to pieces.
yeah, I cut it, and it's on my desk still because I'm a sentimental person.
Oh my!
It's there. I know.
What?
Pardon my French.
Oh, you just wait, Abbott. I just found 10 brand new ones.
You need more children. You need more things to do. Apparently a podcast is not enough. Why weren't these ears sent to you? Why am I sitting here with things spinning around my head? But anyway, I like the ears. Emily had some concerns because she thought because they're different, because they sit low, but at the same time, they are they are a little. Some of them are a little tighter than others, but at the same time, I think it's unique. I think it's outside the box, and honestly, I plan to wear them. And I'm gonna do it.
I love the Epcot ones.
It's cool.
I can't wait to get mine.
You will get them along with maybe some other things, but I need your address. If you want the ears, you have to do a little for me.
I'll give you my work address
Okay.
because I don't mind opening stuff up at work.
Okay. Yeah, you need witnesses. Got you. That's unfortunate.
His
Okay.
poor mother.
I'm so sorry.
Poor
I'm so
Wanda.
sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. But that was the reveal. But no, Dreamers or Dream Ears, they're ready to go. And they actually personally signed this note. They said, please take a look at them. Please review them. Give us your honest opinion. I love them. I think they're cool. And honestly, this is the first product that we've received. Now we have gotten the random like, oh, hey, we love your cool page. Like you get that random like Instagram message. You could be an ambassador for blah, blah sunglass company or for blah, blah hat company. It's all bucket hats. Apparently that's trendy. We're going to give you a code and it's free, but you just pay for shipping and handling. And we first saw that, I was like, is that a thing? And I get on Reddit and I type it. I'm like, yeah, scam. Because, I mean, I'm a little naive when it comes to things like that because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to promoting a podcast. Taylor, we never done this before, you know? It's not we have full-time jobs. It's a very minor part of what we do, you know? We make time for it. So, whatever. But to me, this is kind of a step up.
I would give it, if we're going to rate them on a scale of 5.
Please.
Barstool does it with pizza. We'll do it with this stuff. I would rate it a 4.73.
Okay.
Wait, 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 like Barstool?
1 out of 5. We're not going to be.
Barstool's 10. What are you doing?
I know, but
5 stars.
5 stars. There you go.
The Epcot ones, I love.
I like, yeah.
Whoops. Let me get back to them. Just to kind of give you another look. Where'd I put them? Oh, they're right here. And they are straight up. I don't know if I showed you. Even without the LED lights on, I mean, give me a break.
Cool.
I love them.
See, yeah, they're themed front and back.
It's past my silver time.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. Yeah, I got to get up at 5:30, to get ready for work. So that's a fun thing. So, Taylor, you work tomorrow, so I know you can definitely relate with us. So, why are you laughing?
Yep. I will be getting up at 6 o'clock to get ready to take Caitlin for her ultrasound. So.
Oh yeah, so you got more important things to do. You got more.
Is she doing weekly now? Does she have to do those?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, when I was big, I had to do them weekly. They were a pain just to have to get to, but at least she gets to see the baby every week.
Yeah, and she looks identical to Wellesley right now. So.
Mine were identical, and now they're total opposites.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I usually don't have to work Friday, so
that's pretty good.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. But I can't imagine having babies. That's so far beyond. So I know there's some parity between Molly and I. And Taylor, your future is bright.
It's all right. Just wait till your next package.
That's good. I bite my tongue in certain situations, because if this were just you and me, we'd be having it out, but that's okay. Little lover squirrel,
Yep.
Lover squirrel.
Yeah, whatever. But hey, I'm excited for this one to premiere. I'm excited at least to hear the audio version of this one. It's going to be interesting.
I love it.
Just to kind of foreshadow coming up, our next episode is going to be with a guest from Denver, Colorado. He's a veteran, and he is very big into the Run Disney. And he did the race that I've done, and he's going to be a guest. He listens to it. He gives us feedback, and he doesn't text us pictures or send us pictures every day of what he's eating for breakfast or what he's microwaving at 3 p.m. In his parents' basement. But anyway, I think that's all we have.
Thank you for joining us. We need to do this again.
Yes. I'm telling you, if you're talking food, you call my name and I'll come a running.
Oh, we're down.
Shoot. I'm even open to doing bringing another couple people on the podcast. Every time.
I have individual people that will be lined up. I send the invitation to different people.
I know, but I'm saying new members. No,
I'm down. Oh, it's fine. It's
not like I like looking at you across the screen, but new perspectives.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Yeah.
My internet went out. That was crazy.
Oh no, you're good. We've had many times where Taylor's his face is frozen, and it's like he's in mid bite, and I keep talking and I try to stall, and I'm like, I know he can hear me, but he can't say anything, and it's been vice versa, So, and it's when we did our karaoke episode, we had a girl from Ashley Griffin to do a Mulan. She did a Mulan song, and her audio didn't pick up, so she was doing this whole theatrical dancing, and I'm going, and I'm looking at Taylor because when you talk, the camera's on.
You did really well.
She did great, but
Abbott was making fun, like he normally does.
That's exactly what Taylor wants you to think. But anyway, I digress because Taylor forced me to do that.
Yeah.
But no, Molly, sorry to hold you up. I know we can talk all night long.
No, you're fine.
Very nice to meet you finally.
Yes. So nice to meet you. You're so fun.
Yes.
I see why Taylor and you are best friends.
That's a loose term. But no, sure, we'll go with that. So Taylor, turn your head around. You hadn't done it yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So good. That Emily said, what do you want from Disney when she was there last weekend? And I said, I took a screenshot of a jacket, a hoodie, and that hat.
Is it a leather brim?
No, it is. It's like
it's kind of a brown cloth.
Brown fabric.
It's
the
brown
Hyperion collection.
Oh. Honey,
I don't like this. That's the only the bad thing about it.
It's not a leather brim. My husband wanted it, but he was afraid that it was a leather brim.
No, it's not a leather brim, but look at the tag.
It's just a brown brim, the new Walt Disney one.
Those are just like the Mickey ears right there.
Did you go to CVS to get that?
But yeah. And then the strap is just a regular old.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I sent Emily that logo. I was like, if you see this, thank you for leaving that there. If you see this, just buy it. She came back with a 40th anniversary of Epcot shirt. She said, oh no, I got you. I swear, because you said you wanted something maybe Figment themed from, the International Festival of the Arts, or because when we go, there's no festival.
Right.
At the end of the month, or that Walt Disney Studios. I wanted that, and she goes, "Oh no, I'll look for it. Don't worry." She came home. She goes, "I looked for it. I found it. I think you're gonna like it. I want you to try it on." And I went, "Is it a large?" No. The large looked a little big, but I got you a medium. It was a flipping tube top. It was like the tightest. Like what's happening? What are you trying? Is this funny for you? Like, are you getting like some kind of? Are you trying to torture me? So it's her shirt. It's her shirt. So yeah,
This is the plan all along.
that was the plan all along, just to troll me. So anyway, I'm jealous of your hat, Taylor, and sure, whatever, we'll leave it there. But you're not as jealous as end of the month. Yeah, we've been there. But Molly, yet again, I'm sorry that we keep talking. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You were
thank
so
you.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yep. And I think beyond that, next episode is going to be Run Disney. We'll go from there. And we're going to be talking about Run Disney, what veterans, what is the correlation between veterans and Walt Disney World, or just Disney in general? Because he will hop, skip, and jump from Disneyland in Disney World, and he does it back and forth along with the incentives as a veteran. And I know nothing about that yet again. So every episode, I learn something new. I assume Taylor does as well. But yeah. I learned a lot tonight. Way too much about you, Taylor. But yeah, I think we're set.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Bye, y'all.
See you.
Bye.